Hello, 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 and welcome to the Nerdstrom household. My name is Nerdstrom, and today we are going to be cracking some packs. Now, what we have right here is a Reign of Jafar booster box. It's the first of 4 that I have in my possession, and this is actually an interesting situation because this is the first time that I'm actually going in completely blind for the most part about the cards in Reign of Jafar. I have been very busy over the last couple of months, and to be honest, I haven't really been able to watch other media for the most part, except for the ones that I've done on camera for you guys. I've been kind of concentrating on the Nerdstrom House Championship and making sure that I have the outcome for that one. Congratulations to Blue Steel, by the way. I'm so glad that that deck is now the top deck in the Nerdstrom household. But with this set, I've seen images of cards. I haven't really delved too deep into what the cards do and what they could potentially be for things. So what you're going to see on here is reactions to the cards based off of what my knowledge of like what cards do. I was like, oh, maybe this might be a good thing. Maybe I might see a card that would be really good in a particular deck that I have already. But we're gonna find out together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up our packs. And you'll see the more of the unboxings for the other 3 down the line in future videos. Probably next Thursday. Who knows? I mean, honestly, I have the week off. This is the reason why I was like, oh man, I've been having so much things to do, and now I have the ability to kind of rest and kind of relax. I might be able to kind of open some packs consecutively, and I hope that you come and join us. So for those of you guys who don't know, Nerdstrom 321 is myself. I am a guy who focuses mostly on Lorcana content, and I'm not a top player or anything like that. I'm just a scrub with a camera, but I really enjoy Lorcana, and I love playing this game. And I hope that the content that I bring for you is fun and exciting for you guys, and I hope that you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. I have 64 subscribers as of right now. I would love to see if I can get 100. I'm not a big influencer. I don't expect myself to be like 10,000, 15,000 subscribers or anything like that. But I do want to see if my content reaches out to a lot of different people. And so if you like the content on the channel, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, just like I said. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this box open. The last time that I did an unboxing, I did it all in one go, all 4 booster boxes. It was 3 hours long, and I had to sit on the ground because at the time I had just moved into my place and not all my furniture was in the house. So I'm also going to try to make sure that any reveals that you see, we're all going to see them together at the same time, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, so you'll also see that I might be looking down on this side right over here. My feedback camera, my receiving camera is right over on this side. So, and I am incredibly superstitious about these things. So what I am going to do is I'm going to sort this out by character on the pack. Now, set 7, I started kind of keeping track of what booster packs I got that held Enchanteds. And during my searches, the most successful packs in set 7 were the Mirabelle pack and the Mad Hatter pack. Actually, the Mad Hatter pack had more Enchanteds that I found historically compared to the Mirabelle. Compared to the Mirabelle pack, and I think set 7 I got I got 3 Enchanteds in the time that I was playing. One of which is actually the actual one for the set 8 case. The one that Blue Steel is occupying, the Jafar case. It is actually that one. So, I might replace it, maybe. Who knows? It's got to be a pretty good one. I think, in my limited knowledge of cards, I think the one that I would love to see like to receive as far as like my collection, I'd like to see if I can get a, what is it? Into the Unknown. That's probably the one Enchanted that I'm actually really excited to get. Okay, so we've got all 24 packs. This one, is that? No, it's not. It's just the way it's crinkled in place. That's okay. Let's see. Let's make sure that we also do have the appropriate amounts. If we're to have 24 packs inside of here, there should be 8 of everything. We've got 8 Jafars. We've got 8 minis. And we have 8 Rapunzels. Okay. So, this will be my first time seeing most of these cards. The only time I have seen cards physically, I did a seal draft last Saturday. You saw the unboxing for that one last Saturday, and this is all new to me. So other than that, so we'll see what comes of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and crack open Jafar's pack. I would like to think that considering Jafar's name is on this pack, that he would be the one that would net the most enchanted. We'll see. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out together. We've got, let's make sure that we got it nice. Okay, cool. Let's open up Charlotte LeBeouf, little sister. I should actually sort it out by color, shouldn't I? Prince Ahmed, Ryder, March Hare, Cricky. This card actually was pretty good in my seal draft. Actually, I did like this card quite a bit. I don't know if it'll be good for future cards, but we'll see for future decks. Don Carnage. Let's see. I'm just taking a look at this text because this is actually the first time I've seen this on there too. Chosen opposing character gains reckless during their next turn. Okay, that's kind of cool. For dual inks, I do sort it out by what is the first color of the streak. That's what it is. The Nephew's Piggy Bank. Something involving Donald. Okay. Madame Medusa. I had this in my sealed deck too, and basically, so what it is when you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours to return a chosen character with cost 2 or less to the player's hand. I know what Teeth and Ambitions does, and it's to me, for the cost that it is, it's just such a downgrade. I kind of remember like thinking, oh, maybe this would be good to kind of have some sort of removal in the deck, but I found myself not really using it all that much just because of I don't care if the card goes back to the hand, when I also do know that I have some damaging at the same time too. So I don't know, in sealed maybe it wasn't that big, but anyway. All right, so there goes in the hand of this pal. Okay, so we've got a rare. This is our first rare of the box. We've got Tiana, Natural Talent. It's a Singer 6. What's it cost? Oh, 4. Okay, yeah. Whenever you play a song, each opposing character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. Okay, that seems like a decent move. All right, and then we've got Yzma on Edge. It's a super rare 6-drop uninkable, 3/6 stat line, quest for 2. And when you play this character, if you have a card named Holdala in your discard, you may search your deck for a card named Wronglala and reveal that card to all players. Put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. Okay, so that's there to specifically search for things. So if you want to make an Yzma focused deck, you could do that, especially with Emerald Amethyst. This is actually a color that I'm really hoping to try this set. I think there's a lot of good support on there that's been added to in the last few decks. And I think Emerald Amethyst now, later on, might be a pretty useful deck once sets 1 through 4 get taken out. Yes, I know that Diablo is going to be gone. Yes, I know that Prince John's going to be gone. But I don't know. I think it could prove to be a pretty solid deck to try out now. So that way, like when a switcheroo does happen, if I choose not to do infinite format, I'll still be good in the end. Okay, so let's see what our shiny is. It's a rare. Okay, so that's nice to start off, and we'll see what it is. We've got everybody's got a weakness. You move one damage counter from each damage character you have in play to chosen opposing character. Draw a card for each damage counter you move this way. Okay, so this is really encouraging doing damage to your own characters, and then but knowing that you can also transfer this out. So that is a pretty cool card. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the rares in their own respective spots, and I'll also do that. Okay, and let's see what we got here. This is our puzzle piece. It's got, looks like it's got Aladdin on here. So yeah, I'll also keep the puzzle pieces over on this side. Maybe we'll see if we can form the puzzle somehow in a box of 12, a box of 24. I certainly hope so, because I should have enough packs. Okay. Okay, so this would be where my normal foils would be if I had it, but for now, because that's a rare foil, I'm going to keep it in with the rares. Oh, I did not open that too cleanly. That's usually bad luck for me. Alright, let's open up a mini pack. Let's see what we got here. Okay, for commons, we've got Dewey, Mrs. Potts, Dump Truck. I actually was using this one quite often in Sealed. I like this. I like this card. When you play this character, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. It's just like, here you go. So that was cool. Oh wait, no, this one goes here. This one goes here. Okay. Bruno Madrigal. Jock. Another card that I actually was really enjoying playing on this one. When you play this character, if you have 3 or more characters in play, you gain 2 lore. This might be a pretty solid addition to an AE deck, i.e. Amber Emerald, specifically Chernadogs. I did really like this playing this card, and I certainly hope that this would be a good card for the future, especially if you're trying to go really aggro. And if you can get wide easily. All right, so we got the Dodo. Don't have much to say about that one. We got Patch. So if you want to make a puppy deck, here's a really good card to add to that. We got Forest Duel. I think this is the one that I had a guy that was playing against use against me. Your characters gain Challenger 2, and when this character is banished in the challenge, return this card to your hand this turn. So, good sacrificial name, I guess. Stop Chaos in his tracks. I mean, it's song, so I'm a little bit interested in this one. Return the 2 characters with 3 strength or less each to their player's hand. Okay. For a cost of 8, you would sync together. I don't know. That seems kind of high. All right, our first rare is Prince John Frady Cat. Whenever an opponent plays a character, you deal 1 damage to this character. Okay. Oh, here we go. Next one's a legendary. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got Raya, Infiltration Expert. It's 6 drops with a 5/5 stat line. Quest for 2, whenever this character quest, you may pay 2 to ready another chosen character. So make sure that you have ink ready to go so you can go ahead and do something like this. It can't do it on itself because it does say the word another, just so you know. Okay, let's see what our shiny is. It's a common. Okay. Oh, and then Prince John should be over here. All right. And, oh, we got a shiny dump truck. Nice. You'll love to see it. All right, cool. And then, oh, we actually do have a lore card. It's lore card number 16. So I guess maybe I'll keep track of just how many lore cards I've got as well. All right, so we've opened up a Jafar and a mini. Let's go ahead and open up a Rapunzel next. So as I'm pulling, For those of you guys who are already got some Reign of Jafar cards, what are your pulls? Like, what are the pulls that you've been happy about, and what things that you haven't got are you hoping to get? Like, what's the grail card? What's your chase? I kind of want to know that in the comments. Maybe it'll help me learn about what cards are actually viable this set. We'll see. Okay. So for the commons, we've got Antonio's Jaguar. We've got Wasabi. For those of you guys who are 90s kids, you know exactly what I'm trying to do. Generally, we've got Bambi. We've got Tipo. We got Friend Owl. Our uncommons are going to be Trials and Tribulations. I think this is a solid card. I was playing this in my sealed as well. It's a 2-drop song, and chosen character gets -4 strength until the start of your next turn. You never know when you need one of these, as far as like that sort of thing. So you can just go ahead and drop the strength on it, so you can knock out a character while keeping your own. Droon. It's a 5/5. It's a 1/5, but it does have Challenger 4. So this is also a pretty good card in sealed. I like that one as well. And then we've got Louis. All right, so first rare that we have is a 6-drop Maui 4/4. Stubborn Trickster. You can quest for 3, and when this character is banished, you choose 1. You either put 2 damage counters on all opposing characters, just kind of like a grab your sword. You banish all opposing items, or banish all opposing locations. It's about time that there's been a banish all opposing locations things, because we've had banish all items, we've had banish all locations, and this one actually is only opposing, so like your items won't be affected or your locations won't be affected, so that's actually kind of cool. So that's a good card. And if you guys know the lore of the Nerdstrom household, you know that if I get 2 super rares in a row, that might lead to an enchanted. So we'll see what we get. Oh my gosh, it's another one. It's another one. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay, so we've got Donald Duck. I think I heard that this one's actually a pretty good card. We'll see. It's an 8-drop. It's got a 4/8 stat line, quest for 2, and for each item named the Nephew's Piggy Bank you have in play, you may pay 2 less to play this character. So it can drop it to a 6-drop, depending on how many items you have. I think I have that card, don't I? Nephew's Piggy Bank? I don't know, I said that, for some reason I thought I saw it. And whenever you play this character, your other characters gain Exert, draw a card this turn. So that's a pretty nice thing. Okay, so let's see what we got. Do we have an enchanted? No, it is very, very common. Okay, it's another shiny Tipo, evasive 2/2. Hey, if you love evasives, there is your card. And we have number 11 for our lore puzzle. All right, let's go ahead and crack open another Jafar pack. That took a while. So, and as you guys know, like, because these are all new cards to me, I want to read them. I want to take a look at these things while I'm sharing these cards with you. Okay. Okay, so we have another Charlotte LeBeouf. We've got Captain Hook. These are all my commons. Oh, this is the reprint of the first Captain one? Yeah, first Captain Hook. Yeah, 1/2, Challenger 2. Solid card, and I think it's kind of underrated. I think this card still needs to be played in certain decks sometimes. Okay, so we've got Nero. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. Those of y'all who know, they know. It's awesome. He Who Steals and Runs Away. Mr. Snoops. The Mouse Queen. For our uncommons, we got Walk the Plank. Your private characters gain Exert, banish chosen damage character this turn. And we have Candy Drift. Draw a card, chosen character of yours gets +5 strength this turn, and at the end of your turn, banish them. This is actually a card that I played in Sealed, and I got really excited about it. It was very useful, a lot of times, and this is a card that's kind of encouraging me to try Amber Ruby again. I haven't tried Amber Ruby since set 3 with the Mufasa deck, so we'll see. Good card. I like this one. Even if it may not be great in the end, I don't know. Okay, and then we got Rolly. All right, so first rare is Flower. It's a 3-drop, inkable, 3/3 stat line. Quest for 1. When you play another character, you look at the top card of your deck. You can put it on either the top or the bottom of your deck. So if you're a guy who likes to do searches and tries to like kind of like see what cards are in there, here's a way to kind of do this. I think this would be pretty solid in a Blurple combo as well. So let's see. All right, we've got a double rare situation. Whenever I get 2 rares, I certainly hope I get 3 for the foil because personally, like for me, it's like just like, you know, I accept what they are, but like I just don't like getting 2 straight rares. Especially when they're rares I don't want. Anyway, we got Captain Hook, the Pirate King, 5 cost, inkable, 4/5 stat line, quest for 2, shift 3. Hey, so this might work with this one. Alright, so once during your turn, whenever an opposing character is damaged, your pirate characters get +2 strength and resist 2 strength this turn. Okay, sounds good. Alright, our shiny is going to be an uncommon, and it is going to be Pouncing Practice. Chosen character gets -2 strength this turn. Chosen character of yours gets evasive this turn as well. You'll love to see, I guess. And we've got an icon puzzle piece, I guess. I do remember that the previous sets, one, they had like 2 different things. They were like having these puzzle pieces that were like all the same, and then they also had like another image on the back. But then all the flip side had the lore on here. So I'm kind of curious to know just how many puzzle pieces there are overall, because these ones don't have anything on the other side. They just have like a little get the app advertisement like they did before. So it's kind of interesting that they don't have the lore on both sides, on the other side on each one. So, all right, cool. Let's open up a mini pack. That's not that good. I didn't open this one up. This is bad luck. I'm gonna get a triple rare. Okay, let's see. All right, for the commons we got Perdita, Royal Guard. This guy like was like all over the place in my sealed game. Another He Who Steals Realms Away. Right there. Another Cricky, Winsabi, Monterey Jack. Our uncommons are Zipper, which tags along with Monterey Jack. We've got the Coachman. Which was that? Well, 2 or more characters of yours get deserted. This character gets +2 strength and gains evasive. Okay. You have to time this card in order for it to work. Get Out. Okay. 6-drop, inkable. That's pretty cool. Okay, so our first rare is Geppetto, 5-drop, 4/4 stat line, skilled craftsman. Quest for 2, whenever this character quests, you may choose and discard any number of item cards to gain 1 lore for each item card discarded this way. Well, if you want to win and have a whole lot of items, there's your boy. And another double rare. Okay. Desperate Plan, 3-drop, uninkable. If you have no cards in your hand, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Otherwise, choose and discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. So if you just need to get rid of your hand, you can just go ahead and just get the same amount of cards in your hand at the same time too. There's like 2 ways you can play this. Okay, let's go ahead and open this one up. It's going to be an uncommon shiny, and it is Beyond the Horizon. It's a Sing Together, 7-drop, uninkable. You choose any number of players, they discard their hand and draw 3 cards each. So you could do both. You could do yourself. You could do that sort of thing. They're just trying to find a way to do around Whole New World without doing Whole New World. All right, and we got an image of Jafar with his minions as well. Just a packet of Razuls. Okay, and that was a mini pack, so let's go ahead and do a Rapunzel pack next. All right. All right, so for the commons, we've got Antonio's Jaguar again. We've got Ryder. That was a pretty decent card to have in my set. Like, I just kind of went with all of as many evasives as I had pulled. Dale. We've got Mushu. Little Mushu. So there's a little Mushu in this one. Nice. Mouse Queen. General Lee. Our uncommons are... Hang on. Atitaya? Is that what it is? 7. 3 drop. It's like question 3. Okay. And then Figaro. Sir Pellinor. And then, okay, so our first rares are going to be Nathaniel Flint. It's a 2-drop, inkable, Notorious Pirate, quest for 2, 3/3 stat line. You can't play this character unless an opposing character was damaged this turn. Why is this rare? I don't know. I guess maybe it's a stat line. I don't know. Okay, so we got a legendary next. Oh, it's Namari. Nice. So this card did do a lot of help for me in Sealed, and I really like this card. I certainly hope this could be a pretty viable card in the meta down the line. We'll see how it goes. But yes, it's, for those of you guys who don't know, Namari, Single-Minded Rival. It's a 5-drop inkable. It's got an 0/5 stat line, quest for 2, but when you play this character and at the start of your turn, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. So it's kind of like being a beast, except it's, you know, you draw and then you discard. So you want to ideally make sure that you have at least one card in your hand so that you can boom and then you can choose and discard a card and you'll still have that new card in your hand if you want to. Or if it's terrible, you just discard it. But even if you do discard it, this is still a pretty solid card because when this character gets 1 strength for each card in your discard. So you can even cycle the cards out and still like have like a whole bunch and it'll still power up Namari. So this is especially good if you already have a whole bunch of cards in the discard, and you can just use this to kind of power it up at the same time too. So I think this is a pretty good card. There's a lot of potential with this one, and I'm kind of excited to see what this one does for some people. All right. Next, let's go ahead and open this one up. It's an uncommon shiny, and we've got Hiro Hamada. 2-drop, 1/3 stat line. Question 1, when you exert it, you can ready a chosen Floodboard character. And then we have an image of a cobra, maybe a giant cobra. This, and it looks like this is gonna be like the hood of another cobra, maybe. So it might, when you put it together, it'll just be like, maybe it'll be like that. There's no lore underneath that one, so we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up, because that was a Rappy pack, right? 6, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do another Jafar pack. For those of you guys who haven't seen my face in in a video, am I everything that you were hoping I would be? No, okay, whatever. Okay, so for the commons, we've got Mirabelle Madrigal. I like this card, especially as a Steel Song player through set 5 and 6. I do like this one because 1-drop, 0/2 stat line, quest for 1. but when you play this character, you may reveal some card in your hand to gain 1 lore. This could also work in maybe in Diggy Hole as well, but I like it in Steel Song just because I want to have that advantage as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, Mirabelle. All right, Jasmine, Monterey Jack, Poe Dispel. Is that like the brother of Majika Dispel? Something like that? Oh. Wilhelmina Packard, Gloried Orange Boy. This one, it's Thievery, but in character form. This one also served me pretty well and sealed as well. If you guys don't know, it's a 3/3 stat. It's a 3-drop inkable, 1/2 stat line, fierce competitor. Quest for 1, and when you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore and you gain 1 lore. Imagine if it was like a multiplayer kind of thing and you gain 1 lore for each lore lost this way. That would be pretty sick. Alright, so our uncommons are Louis, Madame Medusa, and Paul de Lava. I like this card too. And this is also one of the reasons why I want to do Emerald Amethyst, this set, is because it's 3-drop inkable, and you could choose one. You could draw 2 cards, or each opponent chooses and start a card. So you can nix cards for them, or gain cards for yourself, your choice. Okay. Our first rare here is going to be Basil. Oh, dude, this is a 7-drop Basil. My wife is going to love this. She loves Great Master Detective. Basil, Undercover Detective, is a 7-drop, 5/4 stat line, quest for 2. And when you play this character, you may return chosen character to their player's hand. And whenever this character quests, chosen opponent discards a card at random. This might see some play. You never know. Could be pretty cool. Okay, so we've got the Sword of Shan Yu. It's a 1-drop item. You exert this, and then you exert one of your characters. You ready a chosen character, then you can't quest for the rest of this turn. Okay. And our shiny is going to be a shiny rare, triple rare. If you only get rares, that's all you love to see it. We've got Fred. All right. 7-drop, giant-sized Fred. It's a 5/6 stat line. It's shift 5. It quests for 3, and whenever this character quests, you may reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a Floodborn character card. You can put that card into your hand and shuffle the rest into your deck. This might be a good card. I'd like to see what this one does down the line. I think it's cool. It's a little bit high, but you know, if you get the Fred line going and shift, or if you want to use it as part of like a morph package, you can also do that too. And we finally got a numbered lore card. It is number 10. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up a mini pack now. Oh, dang it. I tore it open. Watch this be a double rare. No. Yeah. Bad luck. I don't like it. Alright. Wait, was this upside down? This was upside down. I just opened this upside down. I was wondering, I was like, why are my cards upside down? Anyway. Okay. So for commons, we've got Darling Deer, which is a great card. I actually really like this one. I play this in sealed as well. 5-drop, a little bit high on the price, but Darling Deer, Beloved Wife, it's 4 stat line, quest for 1, and when you play this character, chosen character gets +2 questing power this turn. Could be a pretty solid option, but although I don't know, I don't know if the conventional deck choices are really the best one. The best one that I can probably get behind maybe would be Emerald would be a good one, and I think also just because I mean, Lady is literally right there, so you can make like a Lady deck. And then I also think Amber Sapphire might be a good option, especially with puppies. Could also be good puppy support. You never know. And all right, let's go and continue. Anita, darling. We've got Genie, Megara, Mad Dog, Brutus. Our uncommons are going to be Dormouse. It's another card that also did pretty good duties on here too. Rest in peace, anybody who's got one willpower. We've got Louis and Madame Mim. Our first rare is going to be Faline. It's a 4-drop uninkable, playful fawn, 2/4 stat line, quest for 1. It's got evasive, and while you have a character in play with more strength than each opposing character, this character gets +2. Maybe replacement for Flynn mid-game? I don't know. You never know. Let's see. So that's the first rare. The second one is Atlantean Crystal. It's an item, 2-drop inkable. Shielding Light, you exert it and pay 2. Chosen character gets resist +2 and support until the start of your next turn. That might be nice. Let's see what we got underneath there. Yep, it was a double rare. Yep, you'll have to see it. 2-drop, it's Vanellope on Streets, 2-drop inkable, 3/1 stat line. It's got evasive. This did pretty well. At least as a glass cannon to have in the seal deck that I had. Maybe it might be pretty good. You never know. Okay, and we've got a lore card. It is number 3 on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop open another Rapunzel pack. Oh my gosh. Come on. Did I actually open up right side up? Oh my gosh. The more busted open the pack is, like, if I don't get it clean, I always kind of feel like the cards are just going to be booty. We'll see. Alright, so that's a Rapunzel pack. I'm going to keep that on there just for that. So I remember. Okay, we got, for commons, Joey. We got the Wardrobe. We've got Khan! We've got Brother Nero. We've got Tipo. We've got Gloyd Orange Boar, our first, and we got our uncommons are King Candy. And I'm actually going to look at this one because I might be doing Amber Ruby down the line. 3-drop, inkable, 3/2 stat line. Quest for 1. When the character is banished, you may return another racer card from the discard to your hand. Might be nice. Although I kind of think that this stat line might be a little bit high. 3-drop. Maybe. We'll see. And Magicka Dispel. I actually did like this card a lot in Sealed as well. I don't like the fact that it's uninkable, but what can you do? But it's 5-drop uninkable, 3/3 stat line. It's got evasive, quest for 2, and when you play this character, you may return one of your characters to your hand to draw a card. Card draw is important. It's very important. And Hiro Hamada. Alright, our first rare is the Colonel. It's a 5-drop inkable, Old Sheepdog, 3/6 stat line, quest for 1. And while you have 3 or more puppy characters in play, this character gets +2 strength and can quest for 2 more. That will turn it into a 5/6 character. That is pretty cool. Another reason to try out Amber Sapphire puppies. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. Oh, we've got a legendary. Let's see what we've got. We've got Chief Bogo, Commanding Officer. It's a 6-drop inkable, 5/5 stat line. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your opponents with characters with bodyguard is banished, you may reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a character card that costs 5 strength or less, you may play that character for free. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. So that's interesting. If you are strong on bodyguards, this might be a good option to have. I am a little bit nervous about being a 6-drop. But what ends up happening is, in this sort of situation, you have to challenge the thing in order to get to your other characters, right? And you can't get to it until you get through this. Of course, obviously, like a card like Long King Zeus or any one of those like banishing things can take out those bodyguards without having to put too much effort into challenging. But it's regardless of how it gets banished. It's just like if it gets banished, it gets banished. I think the only thing that it possibly wouldn't work against would be if, like, say, a Hades or a Let It Go puts it in a deck's player's inkwell. But, like, you have to do a lot of work in order to get to Chief Bogo because the bodyguard could be in play. And then if you reveal it, and then you can just play another character for free. I think this card would be good in an Amber Emerald deck. But I think it's meant to be put in a Amber Ruby deck. I don't know if it's Racer or not, but Amber Ruby is known for being a very like a oops all characters kind of design. So, like, that could be what it ends up being. Let's try that again. So, but yeah, I think there's two viable decks that you could be using it. And again, it's all about, like, just making new opportunities for newer decks. So yeah, let's see. All right, that's a cool card. I'm digging that. Let's see what we have underneath. That's cool. And we got a shiny Mrs. Potts. All right, we've got 18 as far as our lore counter, and so far I have not received any repeats. And just as soon as I say that, I'm gonna get a repeat. Okay, so that's the Rapunzel pack. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Jafar pack now. Oh my gosh. There was a period of time when Ravensburger had packs that were really easy to just kind of split open and just kind of easily get cards out. Anyway, let's see what we get. Alright, so for our commons, we got Jim Deere. There, another bodyguard. You know, there you go. We got Scarab, Wilhelmina Packard, Lumiere, Olaf, Hamster Ball. I like how, like, all of the colors got represented in a row alphabetically. That was pretty cool. Our uncommons are Beyond the Horizon. I've already seen that one. LeFou and Jimba Jakiba. Our first rare is going to be the Sultan. It's a 5-drop uninkable, 5/5 stat lines, Royal Apparition. Quest for 2. It has Vanish, and whenever one of your illusion characters quests, exert chosen opposing character. Okay, that might be cool. Here we go, double rare. I knew that was coming because I pulled it in. Oh, and I have Wrong Lever. I think I've got the whole combo as of right now. Wrong Lever is an action, 3-drop, inkable. Choose one. Return chosen character to their player's hand, or put a card named Pola from your discard Put a card named Pull the Lever from your discard on the bottom of your deck to put a chosen character on the bottom of their player's deck. Okay. And our shiny is actually a super rare. That's actually good. And we've got Shiny Tramp. Let's go. I've heard rumblings about this deck, but I'm more interested because I do have an Emerald deck that runs dogs like Tramp. It's a 6-drop, a 6-drop inkable, 2-8 stat lines, shift 4, quest for 2, and during an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, you may draw a card. That is a good card. I like this. Cool. Yeah, I like that. And so we've got this piece. Yay! They're starting. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, let's go ahead and open up a mini pack. Will this be clean? Oh, come on. It's clean. Okay, I pulled it. Let's hope that there's something good inside. We'll see. Okay. Domination Puppy. I'm glad that they're just going to continue making Domination Puppies because with the set going away. I think the demolition puppies were part of set 3 or 4, if I remember correctly, the initial ones, and they're still gonna make more of them, so that's cool. We got Toby Turtle, Royal Guard, Jock, Alice, television sets. Our uncommons are Quick Shot. Deal 1 damage to chosen character, draw a card. You'll love to see it. Just want to just draw a card. Come on, let's go. Thumper. Get Out. Our first rare is Vincenzo Santorini. Hey look, I made a bridge. You want to tell me now what? 10 seconds. It's a 7-drop, inkable. The Explosives Expert. 2/8 stat line. Quest for 3. When you play this character, you may deal 3 damage to chosen character. You'll love to see it. Hey look, I damaged that character. Took me like 10 seconds. Anyway, it's a good card. I like that. Oh, here we go. Go Tamago. Good card. I already know this is one everyone's kind of hyped for. It's a 4-drop, uninkable, cutting edge. Quest 3/3 stat line. Quest for 2. It's a shift 4. So if you have those smaller Go Tamagos, the 2-drop ones, maybe you could shift target. It's got evasive, and when you play this character, if you use shift to play her, you may put chosen character into their players in equal face down and exerted. So it's a Hades, basically, at 4-drop. Wait, hang on a second. It's a 4-drop, and it's also shift 4. So no matter what, you have to pay 4 in order to kind of get this work. But if you shift it, then that's when you can have the ability. I have my doubts now. It's good play. It's cheaper. The fact that it's green-blue, kind of, I wonder how this is going to work. But, I mean, it does also mean that if you're playing green-blue, especially if you're ramping, this would be a easy card to pull off. Hell, you could even like have like all the inkwells like set up, right? Play the thing. You could even do the 2-drop Go Tamago, and then immediately place it on here. That way, you can also do the inkwell face down exerted. Maybe it could be a good play. We'll see. Okay, let's see what our shiny is. Oh, shiny rare. Shiny rare. Okay, I'll take that. And we've got Nothing We Won't Do. It's an 8-drop inkable sing together song. You ready all of your characters for the rest of this turn. They take no damages from challenges and can't quest. Okay, that's an interesting card. And I mean, like, there's potential in that one. Honestly, I kind of feel that could be a viable option. Is it part of this? Could be part of that? I don't know. I'll let the cards fall as they like. All right, we got Rapunzel pack next. Oh my gosh, no, couldn't do it. I bet you there's a double rare on this one. Anyway, let's see. So we got for commons Rhino, Cusco, Kempers, Mr. Snoops, Anita Radcliffe, Bobby. Shout out to anybody who saw the King of the Hill trailer for the revival. Light the Fire. This card was cool in sealed. I like this one a lot. Deal 1 damage to chosen character for each exerted character you have in play. This was a cool card. I like this one a lot. Although Ruby Steel is kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Oh, a new Mim. That's cool. But yeah, this is uncommons. Let's see, is that? And then Arthur. Okay, and then we've got Monstro as our first rare. Now, I do remember that this was a card that people were really excited about. It's got an 8. It's an 8-drop, inkable. Probably good in Blurple, I'd imagine. 6/8 stat line. It quests for 2. It's got rush, and then you choose and discard a card. You ready this character. He can't quest for the rest of this turn. So as long as you have a card in hand, you can rush in, hit somebody, and all that kind of stuff, and then ready again. That way, it stays strong. So this would be good. I mean, like it would knock out a Maui, and then if you have a card in play, it'll also protect you from getting hit by other attacks too for the next turn. Maybe that might be a good one. Okay, we've got a super rare here, and it's Jasmine. I've heard this is a pretty good card. Maybe it is. I don't know. Jasmine, 4-drop, Inkable, Steady Strategist, 2/5 stat line, quest for 1. It's got shift 2, and whenever this character quests, you look at the top 3 cards in your deck, you reveal an ally card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. This might be good in my Blue Steel deck, actually. I just need to put more allies in it, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, let's see what the shiny is. It's a common. And it's a Nero. So this is actually, one thing that in case you guys don't know, is that Nero and Louis, I believe. I don't know if I have a Louis at hand in my possession right now. But there's also a Louis as well, and they're supposed to kind of be conjoined together. That's the reason why, even though it looks like a misprint, it's actually supposed to conjoin, and that's only for the foils. You'll see on the regular one, it still has its border all the way. But that is intended. This is actually part of the thing because it's supposed to be kind of like a conjoining kind of art piece, continuous art piece. Cool. And our thing is Jasmine and Aladdin on the sides. This looks like... Oh, wait, no, it's the other side. Oh, actually, maybe it'll look like that. Okay, and then I'm thinking maybe this? Maybe I'm probably missing one more piece over here. But yeah, that looks like some kind of art piece. We're starting to develop it. Okay, let's go back to a Jafar pack. Okay, am I... Where does it need to be? 3, 4, 4. Yeah. Oh man, all this time we're only halfway through. Okay, clean break. Let's see it. Okay, so for commons, we've got Darling Deer, Go-Go Tamago. Oh, here we go. There's a small one on there. Whenever you play Floodborn character on this card, you may put the top card of your deck into your Inkwell face down and exert it. Okay. That's a pretty solid card. Magic Carpet, Poe Dispel, Fred, Little Fred. This is... Oh, Banish Shield's an item, I gotcha. Vanellope. The Nephew's Piggy Bank, that's that one that I was talking about. What's the one? This is the one that works with Donald. So, yeah. Nephew's Piggy Bank. So if you have a character named Donald Duck in play, you may pay 1 less to play this item. Chosen character of yours gets -1. Chosen character gets -1 strength to assert next turn. Cool. Like that. And then Lena Saberwing is the next uncommon. And Dormouse is the next uncommon. Okay, so we got a rare. It's an Atlantean Crystal. We've already seen this one. And, so close. So we've got Into the Unknown. It's a super rare. So it's 3-drop, Inkable, action, song. You put chosen exerted character into their player's Inkwell, face down, and exert it. So this is like Blurple's Let It Go. And you can do either one. You can do it on an opposing character, or you can do it on yours. So if you need to get some ink, I guess you can also do that too. Alright, let's see what the shiny is. Could you imagine if it was a shiny enchanted? Of the same card. That would be so cool. That would be awesome. Alright, here we go. Shiny common. And it's shiny, it tells you attack more. But that's actually kind of cool. I like the glow on that one. That was actually pretty sick. What do you think about that? Woo. Yeah. And we got a lore piece. It's the first one. Hey, number one. It's like, you know, every story needs to have a beginning. And thankfully I have the beginning. I mean, I'm confident that I'm going to get all the lore pieces in a case of 4, but, like, it would be nice if I could get it all in, like, one set. Like, in one booster box. That way I can show it with all you guys all of a sudden. Anyway. Alright, we got a mini pack. Mini. Oh my gosh. Yo, this feels a little bit heavy. Maybe it's got enchanted. We'll see. Anyway. Dalmatian puppy. Sir Common. Wardrobe. Dump truck. Dumps like a truck. Camillo. Fred. Vanellope. Napoleon. They're our first in commons in Napoleon. Next is They Never Come Back. And Lewis. Alright. Our first rare is Iago, Out of Reach. I've seen this one as a preview piece for sure. It's 4-drop, inkable, and I also played it against it in sealed draft. They're kind of annoying. 4-drop, inkable, 3/3 stat line, quest for 2. While you have another character, Exeter character, and play this character cannot be challenged. And we've got the double rare, and it's a mini 4-drop, inkable, Daring Defender, 0/8 stat line. It's got Bodyguard. Maybe this might work well with Chief Bogo. And this character gets 1 strength for each 1 damage hunter. So the more that you damage it, the stronger it gets. Huh, that's an interesting decision. I like that. All right. And then our shiny is gone! Alright. And we got lore number 7. Okay, I'm going to try to keep these in order. Who knows, maybe like sometime in the line as I do this, I'll like read it for all you guys, like as a story. I could do that. That'd be kind of fun. Let me know in the chat if you guys if that's what you want. It was not as heavy as I thought it was. All right, let's see. We've got Calhoun for comment. Mouse Queen. Bobby. Yolana. Chaka. Mushu. Our uncommons are only so much room. Pluto. And Magicka Dispel. We've got a super rare. Oh, I think this is the one that people have been like really hyped up about. Rhino Power Hamster. It's a 4. It's a 4-drop inkable. 4/3 stat line. Quest for 2. Shift 2. And while this character has no damage, he gains resist +2. Okay. so for like those like low strength characters, you can just keep knocking it out, and it'll still be super strong. As long as you have the ability to ready this character, this might be good. But I don't know if Emperor Steel has the ability to do that. That's more of like a Ruby thing. All right. Our next is a legendary. Here we go. We've got Stitch. Experiment 626. This is a cool looking card. Like this. 3-drop, uninkable, 3/3 stat line, quests for 2. And when you play this character, each opponent puts the top card of their deck into their inkwell face down and exerted. And at the start of your turn, if this card is in your discard, you may choose and discard a card with an inkable to play this character for free, and he enters play exerted. It's kind of like a Lilo in some ways, except it's a bit stronger too. It can kind of withstand a little bit more. That's a cool card, and I think it might give you a reason to play Amber Sapphire, maybe. Yeah, I like this one. This is a cool card. And let's see, we got this shiny common. And we got a shiny Fred. Ooh, actually, I've got. Do we have a shiny Fred as well? Like the big one? Yeah. Dude, that'd be kind of cool if I can like kind of pair these two together in a setup. That'd be kind of sick. And then shift line. Yeah. Anyway. What did I just put? Rappy? That was Rappy. Oh, and then 15. So far, no repeats. I'd love to see it. Put that there. Alright. We're down to 3 each for the packs. Let's go ahead and open up a Jafar pack. Am I missing out on some cards? Like, what are some cards that like I really should be getting at this point? Let me know in the comments. All right. For comments, we got Gene. Wait, why is Majika there? Gene, Yolana, Mad Dog, Friend Owl, Go-Go, Magic Carpet. Down the line, you'd love to see it. Uncommons are Abu, Honest John, hi, doodly-dee, and Jeweled Color. Our first rare is going to be Prince John. Do I have this one already? I don't think so. 3-drop, uninkable, 5/5 stat line, and whenever an opponent plays a character, you deal 1 damage to this character. Actually, I think I already have this one. Double rare situation, and we got Honey Lemon, blue-green, 4-drop, inkable, 3/3 stat line, quest for 2. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, if you use shift to play them, you may return a chosen character to their player's hand. So it's kind of like Muses, except if you need to have a strong amount of Floodborn in order to make this a viable selection. And our shiny is a common. And we've got a shiny Darling Deer. Hey, this might be a card that I might use, so this could be a good thing to kind of have. And we got another sketch Aladdin, so that's our first repeat. Okay, let's go for a mini. Okay. So for the comments, we've got Charlotte LaBeouf, Bambi, Tramp, Brutus, Little Sister, Genie. Right down the line. You'll love to see it. We got Quick Shot for our uncommons. Twitter Pated. It's a good name. Good word. Ice Spikes. This is a cool card. I actually like this one. When you play this kind of exert chosen opposing character, like in Blurple, you just need to be at least able to exert stuff, and I think this is a pretty effective card at being able to kind of make that happen. At least in Sealed, I was having a lot of fun with this. Blurple might be one I might try. You never know. Although I might not try because everybody wants to try it. All right. So we've got Lady, Family Dog. Is this the one that everyone's excited about? We'll find out. 3-drop inkable, 2/2 stat line, quest for 2, and when you play a character, you may play a character with 2 costs or less for free. That's awesome. That is a cool card, and I have Turtle Dog, so I can use this one immediately. And we've got the man himself, Jafar, the High Sultan of Lorcana, super rare quest. 5-drop, uninkable, 4/4 stat line, quest for 3, and whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. If an illusion character is discarded this way, you may play that character for free. Okay. Okay, here we go. Shiny common. And it's a Poe the Spell. And, oh, it looks like I got the other side of the Cobra. So I've got that right now. That's cool. Oh, and the genie's imprisoned on that side, so they gotta go save him. I gotcha. Don't worry, we Illumineers know what to do. We can save the genie. All right, let's open up a Rappy pack. Pretty good. How many legendaries have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a possibility I might not have any more legendaries after this point. But is that 4? Pretty solid. I think like if I can get like 5 or 6, this is a good box. Regardless of like how good the cards are, you know, I think like in terms of like average, a lot of averages, this is pretty solid. So anyway, all right. So our commons, we've got Jean, we've got Meg, we've got Palace Guard. Ooh, a double. Wait, is this a double? Double Amethyst. Interesting. Tramp, Lumiere, Olaf. Our uncommons are Walk the Plank, Madam Mim, and Jeweled Collar. First rare is Gadget Hack Wrench, Quirky Scientist. It's a 4-drop inkable, 3/2 stat line quests for 2. And when you play this character, if an opponent has more cards than you may draw a card. It's a good card. That's a good play. Another rare, we got a Faline. I think we've already seen this one already. And our shiny is going to be another common. And it's Gloyd. I mean, if you're trying to make thievery happen, you got your shiny right there. That's pretty cool. And we got another sketch. Is this part of this? It's part of this probably, but it doesn't look like it is matches this. So I probably just need some more parts for that one. Okay, let's open up a Jafar pack. Yeah, can we? Yeah, I'll make that work. I'll count it. Depends on the pull. We'll find it. All right. So our comments: Dalmatian puppy. I've been doing this for so long. Television sets: Captain Nook, Brother Nero. That'd be so cool if like this one was like matte or something. Like the other one was like matte instead. He Who Steals and Runs Away. Mr. Snoops, Boldaleva. That's our first uncommon. And then Ka is our next uncommon. And Droon. We've got, for our rares, we got Bill's Favorite Book, 3-drop uninkable. Banish one of your other items, put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. Okay, that was good. And Vinny, Green Pigeon. It's a 3-drop uninkable 1/4 stat line. During opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, gain 1 lore. So if they sack one of their characters, you can gain a lore in those situations. Okay, it would be nice if it had a ward. It'd be kind of cool. Anyway, shiny is uncommon, and it is Alma Madrigal. That's a cool looking card. 6-drop uninkable, 5/5 stat line, quest for 2. Once during your turn, whenever one or more of your characters sings a song, you may ready those characters. There you go. That's some protection. Oh, I don't like the fact that it's amethyst, but madrigals are that's what they are. So, and we've got lore number 4. Okay, let's go and open up a mini pack. That was a horrible pull job. There we go. Okay. We got Perdita, Adelaide, Ariana, Cusco, Dale, the Dodo. First ink uncommons are Ka, Madam Mim, and Chip. Our 5 legendaries. Nice. That's pretty cool. We've got Lilo, Causing an Uproar, 5/5 stat line. 5-drop inkable, 4/4 stat line. Quest for 2. During your turn, if you played 3 or more actions this turn, you may play this character for free. And when you play this character, you may ready chosen character. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So I think this could be a pretty solid card. Maybe in Ruby Sapphire, because you need at least enough inkable ink to like play the actions, and there's tons of like cheap actions like develop your brain or vision of the future, those sort of things. So if you at least hit those actions, you should be able to kind of get this one out for free pretty easily. Might be, might be worth it. Might be worth a shot. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and open this one up. Double legendary. Nice. Oh, we got 6 legendaries in this box. This is a great box already. Right here you go. This is the first one. The only thing that would make it sick is we had an enchanted. 10 drop uninkable Mickey Mouse, giant mouse. This has to be a mat. Why is this not a mat? This would be so cool. It's it's a 10 strength, 10 willpower bodyguard that quests for 5. And when this character is banished, you deal 5 damage to each opposing character. Sapphire Steel ramp, here we come. I want to see if I can pull this one off. I don't know if I want to change the blue steel deck that I have like that much to kind of incorporate this, but this is just too good not to pass up. Oh my god, this is a sick card. Okay, I'm ready to be underwhelmed by the shiny because I got 2 legendaries in this one. Let's see what we get. All right, uncommon. That could have been worse. And we got a shiny candy drift. I can use this. Yes, that was a great pack. Thank you, Minnie. This one looks like it is the mid piece, right? I think so. This is it like that? So if these are the ones right over here, it goes point like that, right? No. This doesn't look like it's part of that for some odd reason. Because we have this, that, and that. I find it. Oh, is this a side piece maybe? Is it like that? Huh. Feels like there should be something over here that if it was. Like this looks like it's conjoined. I think. But I don't know. This puzzle is getting weirder and weirder as we go. But thank you, Minnie, for the 2 legendaries. I appreciate that. So now I have 6, and I'm pretty sure that's about as much as this box is gonna give me. Probably not gonna get an enchanted on this one, but 6 legendaries, and from the looks of things, I feel like there's a place for them. How elite are they going to be, and are they worth putting it in? We'll leave that up to the pros to figure that out. But bottomed it. It's okay. Okay, so let's see. We've got for commons Dewey, Mrs. Potts, Con, Bruno, Kempers, Gaston, Chip is our first uncommon. Trials and Tribulations. I still think this is a pretty solid card. And Blue Fairy. I was running this card so much because I had like so much evasive, and I also had support at the same time too. This one was a pretty clutch card, and I played it a lot in Seal. So yeah, good card for that purpose. Okay. Oh, we get a super rare. We've got Flynn Rider, Breaking and Entering, 4-drop uninkable, 1/4 stat line, quest for 3, and whenever this character is challenged, the challenging character may choose and discard a card. If they don't, I gain 2 lore. Yeah. Let's see. Second. Oh, we've got 2 super rares. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got Hades, Ruthless Tyrant, 7-drop uninkable, 3/6 stat line, quest for 2. And when you play this character and whenever he quests, you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours to draw 2 cards. Good card draw. Pretty solid option in that regard. Although I don't know about the 7-drop. It either would have to be 7-drop inkable or like a lower count uninkable. Like 5-drop would have been good. I think this would have been 5-drop uninkable. Okay. Okay. 2 super rares. You know what it's like in the Nerdstrom household when we get these. Let's see what we get. uncommon. And it's a Pua. Pua. Alright. That's alright. Oh, we got another piece right here. Is this the top of that? No, it's it is adjacent to this one. Right? Isn't that? Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, it's like a partial for that. Is there anything else in here that I'm missing? No. What is this puzzle supposed to look like? I don't even know. Okay. So anyway, we are on our last packs for today. Last set of packs. So, last Jafar pack. Let's see what we got. Ah, rip. Ah, that's bad. Yeah, well, it's okay. Alright. So for the commons, we've got Calhoun, Palace Guard, March Hare, Alice, Adelaide. Yeah, I'm going to call it Adelaide. Captain Hook. Our uncommons are She's Your Person, Undermine, and Rolly. Our rares are Bolt, 3-drop, 04 stat line, quests for 4, but it does also play Exerted, so that's kind of an unfortunate situation. And we've got another rare. This is the Sultan. We've already seen this one before. Let's see what the shiny is. 7. We have 7 legendaries, and one of them is shiny. Yes. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice. It's Bambi, Little Prince. It's a 3-drop, uninkable, 1/1 stat line, but in a quest for 3, but when you play this character, you gain a lore. And when an opponent plays a character, you return this character to your hand. So they have to kind of like carefully play around this thing. Otherwise, otherwise, if they play a character before doing anything, like this gets to stay, and then it can quest, which is nice. And obviously, they'll probably get knocked out immediately as soon as it does. But like, there is that, and that is pretty cool. Nice, and it's also the foil. That's great. Oh, actually, no, I should be putting it on there. And we've got, is this a repeat? This better not be a repeat. It's a repeat. Yeah, we got a repeat of that image. Oh well, that's okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and recap, because I'm pretty sure I have 7 legendaries, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Could be more. I have to, like, the average like box usually nets you between 4 and 6 legendaries, and I'm really surprised that I got 7, and much less one that's also a foil. So okay, let's keep going. We've got 2 more packs. 2 more packs to see if we can get enchanted. That would be pretty sweet. Oh my gosh. It was on a poor rip too, so hey, maybe there's less this superstition that I have. We'll find out. Maybe I need to just kind of completely mangle the pack in order to kind of ensure that I actually get an enchanter or something like that. I don't know. All right. Comments: Joey, Camillo, Bill the Lizard, Gaston, Television Set, Ariana, Bernard is our first uncommon, Thumper, Roquefort. Our rares are Antonia Madrigal, 4-drop, inkable, 2/2 stat line, quest for 2. And when you play, once during your turn, whenever one of your characters sings a song, you may search your deck for a character card. You may search your deck for a character card with cost 3 or less, and reveal that card to all players. You put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. So this is just like a search for any that is of that item. So of that particular character. That's a cool card. Again, I don't know if I have much investment to try doing a Madrigal deck, especially because like half of the madrigals are like part of set 4, and once Fable comes out, like in a few months, it's going to be immediately irrelevant. So I don't know. Okay, but that's still a nice idea. Just wish there wasn't saddled with amethyst. All right, we got Cusco, Impulsive Llama, 7-drop, Inkable, 5/5 stat line, quest for 2, shift 4, and when you play this character, each opponent chooses one of their characters and puts that card on the bottom of the deck. Each opponent may draw a card. Okay. Let's see what the last card is. It's a common, and it's the Wardrobe. You watch, like with all these like successful pulls that I've gotten today, the freaking this one is just gonna be like the sad, embarrassing, like lame one or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. I hold in my hand the last pack, and the last pack contains, for the commons, Perdita, Bruno, Jock, the Dodo, Jasmine, Toby. Light the Fire is our uncommon. Candy Drift, got 3 of those. Actually, technically got 4 of those because I had those in my had one in my seal draft. And Pouncing Practice. We've got, for the rares, Basil, which we've already seen. It's a double rare. I expected that. But this one is Wreck-It Ralph, Backseat Driver, 3-drop, Inkable, 4/2 stat line, quest for 1. And when you play this character, chosen racer character gets +4 strength this turn. Again, another reason just to try out Amber Ruby Racers. You never know. It could actually be a pretty solid option. And the last card for today is going to be a shiny rare. I'll take it as the last card. That is totally fine. And we've got, it means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. All right. It's a 9-drop uninkable. I know there's an enchanted version of this one too. It's a Sing Together. Return up to 3 characters from your discard to your hand, and you may pay 2 strength or less. 2 strength. You may pay 2 ink less for the next character that you play this turn. This is a cool card. I don't know about the amount of cost that it does take to get this done, but this could be a good like desperation kind of maneuver to kind of get cards back to your hand and then immediately play something for like something cheap for free, just to kind of have that board presence on the board. Yeah, this is a solid card. I like this. And our last one, puzzle piece, is it unique? Please tell me it's unique. I think this is like this along the same lines as that one, maybe? Like this. Boom, 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 like that. Oh, and then I don't know if I've got the whole thing. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I've got, yeah, this. I feel like I'm missing like some piece, but it's like, wait, no, hang on. Oh no, this is it. Boom. Okay. Maybe I was just kind of front. Like this doesn't look like it syncs together with it at all. But maybe this is the one. Okay. So at the very least, coming out of this, I do at least have as complete of an image as I can have of the puzzle pieces. What it looks like is you got Genie up in this corner. We're in Jafar's temple or shrine or something like that, or castle, and there's a bunch of his minions, a bunch of things, and like it looks like Jafar. No, Jafar's in the middle right over there. It looks like Aladdin and Jasmine are like kind of sneaking past this way to hopefully see if they can like infiltrate and save the genie. Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe if I read the lore, I'll be able to know what it actually is. This could also be, maybe this is a precursor for what Palace Heist is all about, the Illuminator's Quest game. Um, Again, I'm going in completely blind on this sort of thing. I don't really know what it is, but maybe I will learn about it as I delve more into the lore when I start unpacking all the other booster boxes that I have in my possession. So far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the lore lore pieces on there that actually do have a story to tell. I also have like this sketch, a couple of these sketch ones as well of this, and they're all repeats. And I have like a couple of icon cards too. But yeah, so there's that. Now, just to recap, in case you guys didn't see it, I'm just going to go ahead and move my commons and uncommons to the side over here. Maybe I'll leave these here just so you guys can see it, possibly. And then the foils can also be just kind of chilling over on this side as well. All right, so let's see. For the legendaries, we've got those. Okay, so for the rares, we've got. Oh wait, no, I've got one more. Let's say it's 7. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so for the rares, we've got the legendaries. Excuse me. We've got the Bambi, Raya, Namari, Chief Bogo, Stitch, Lilo, and Mickey Mouse. This is something that I'm actually really proud about as far as like a poll situation goes. I got 7 different legendaries on there. The only thing that could have made it better was if and maybe for like the future box that I get is if I do get repeats of these legendaries, especially the ones that are like viable. First glance, I think the ones that I'm like really excited to try would be Mickey, Namari for sure. I do like that card a lot. I think there is some potential with these, but they have to be very specific. Raya, again, I just don't think that Raya is just like really all that viable, just in general. And like, again, it's like every iteration of Raya that I've seen has just been kind of a miss. I think the only Last Dragon character that's ever been viable is Sisu. But I think Namari might have a chance at being something cool. In Sapphire Steel build, this might be really solid. Like if I was doing Kiwi Birds, this might be good. And then if I was doing like the Sapphire Steel ramp, I think this card would be really good. But I mean, honestly, like I think other than that, like it should be pretty. I'm just kind of glad that these cards have a potential place in there. Word is out on whether or not I will actually follow through with it, but you will see on my channel what will become of it. Let's go ahead and talk about our super rare situation. In super rares, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 right over here. I think most of them are unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I didn't get any repeats on this one. I mean, I can have repeats like down the line. That's totally fine. But I think just to have like unique ones for my first box, I think it's always good. Shows that I have like a spread of different options that I can choose from. I think out of the ones that I'm kind of excited to try, I know people have been really liking this one. I think if I can make a Blurple deck, I like that. Flynn Rider is an interesting choice. Jafar, I definitely want to try that one. I already have a Jafar deck, and I like Jafar a lot. Go-Go would be a pretty solid option, and maybe Jasmine seems intriguing. I like that one too. And I heard Donald Duck is kind of a popular one as well. Maybe Maui's good. Oh yeah, this one's that one's pretty solid. I like that one. Kind of encourages like kind of people to kind of your characters, even if they're aggro, to kind of just rush in and kind of like take out characters too. So if you combine this with like a Cricky or something like that, somehow with the 6-drop, or you can do this on turn 4 and then turn 5 you have Cricky and then you start mowing down characters. That actually could be a pretty cool combo. I think there's potential in a lot of these ones. I think the reason why I kind of picked these ones is because people were like saying that this one was going to be high, but I'm not sure. Visually, at first glance, I'm not that thing on. I don't know, that on play is really sick though. Other characters draw a card. Could be good in a thing that has like a lot of low cost characters you can put out all at the same time. I don't like it as 8-drop. I think Amber Sapphire is probably going to be the deck that you should probably put this in. Maybe Amber Ruby if you have enough things to whittle down the cost of characters. That could be cool. Yeah. So that's the super rare situation. And let's see if I have a bunch of rares. Let's see. Let me keep it all tight. Tight. Now I got at least 2 of those. Yep. I got 2 of those too. Yeah, Basil, I got 2 of those. Okay, so let's see. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28 unique rares to come out of this, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 repeats of the same card. Good spread. This is always good to see in a first box. I don't want to see this in subsequent boxes like here on out, because I do want to see if I can get more repeats. Maybe hopefully get a playset of a couple of stuff, especially a good legendary. I'd love to see if I can get that done, because that might help determine what deck I'm going to build next, if I already have the resources necessary to build it. But so yeah, this is the first of 4 booster boxes I have in my possession that I need to open, and I'm so glad that you joined me in opening them together. So I'll give you an update the day of when I said to do the next box. If not, I will probably do it on Thursday morning like I normally do for my regular schedule. But I do have the week off, and I might be able to kind of free myself up, but I do also know that I have some life things I need to take care of at the same time too. But I definitely hope that you join me on this next booster box unboxing. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for all things Lorcana. And until next time, my name is Nerdstrom, reminding you just because that I play against myself, it doesn't mean that you have to as well. Go out, make new friends, and let's get nerdy.